It's time to introduce you to our third theme garden here at our studio gardens. And like the previous theme gardens that we've showed you, the horticulture students here at OSU and Stillwater campus have been actively involved in these projects. Rodney Elliott from Tulsa explains more about this particular garden.
Yeah, the name of our garden is the Everlasting Garden. We tried to incorporate a bunch of flowers that had the qualities that could be dried and also stand full sun like you have out here in your gardens. When we planted our garden, we tried to create a feather effect like the design of the garden is. It has the feather-like appearance, so we made our design in our rows to illustrate that. Beginning, we're using some love and a mist, which is a unique flower because it has a small petaled flower with lacy green foliage around it, creating kind of a airy, mystical effect. And we really like that flower. We've incorporated the love and a mist moody blue and also the Persian jewels in the garden. And we've also tried to put smaller, shorter flowers around the border and taller flowers in the middle, so you can see every flower in the garden. And we've also put baby's breath in the middle to create more of the cloudy appearance to bring out the effects of all the colors we have in our garden. All these flowers can be used as cut flowers, and also they can be picked and dried, air dried, and then put into dry bouquets later on, which will last you the whole year, even longer on some of the flowers. Very pretty flowers. Names of our group members were Matt Spidell and Clint Barnes, and I'm Rodney Elliott. And Matt, he worked more on the data sheet that showed what each of the flowers were and the culture and the habits of the plants and some interesting points about the names. And Clint Barnes, he worked with me on the Everlasting design, and also Clint also worked on the cost structure for the plants. What I experienced from this project, I've learned a lot about these plants that I really didn't know much about before. I thought it was interesting that you chose pastel shades for this year, because it seems like that's in style right now. A lot of books have a lot of pastels. The group project, it's interesting because it's hard to get everybody working together at the same time. And we started out with 7 people originally, and we worked down to 3 after the smoke cleared. And it was hard still just to get everybody working together at the same times, but it worked out good, I think.
Well, we want to thank Rodney and his group for all their hard work. And you know, like our other theme gardens, the formal garden and the edible landscape, the Everlasting Garden will offer many segments throughout this season. We'll show you the progress of the plants, what the flowers look like, how to use them as fresh flowers and as dried flowers. So I want to encourage you to stick with us this summer, and you'll become very familiar with our theme gardens.